Street vending culture is being discussed by city council members as they consider whether to vote on a proposed ordinance that would put in place some tougher standards. WBTV's Forrest Tucker has been following the story. He joins us now live from Uptown Charlotte. So, Forrest, what were members focusing on tonight?
Siobhan, they were focusing on whether or not to implement citywide regulations on street vending and whether or not to implement a criminal misdemeanor charge for violating those potential rules.
Are the only major city or medium-sized city in the great state of North Carolina that does not have citywide street vending regulations.
Except for a portion of Tryon Street for mall vendors, street vending is illegal in Uptown and Noda. However, outside those areas, street vending is legal and no permit is required, but proposed citywide regulations would change that. Supporters say the changes are needed to ensure public safety, health, and a level playing field for all vendors. On Monday night, it appeared most of the city council is in favor of that measure.
We heard from street vendors and brick and mortar businesses, and the solution has to respect both sides.
Many of the things that we see with our street vendors help to provide that cultural landscape that's unique to Charlotte. They give people a reason to visit and a reason to stay.
But the majority of the council is not satisfied about the criminal misdemeanor charge associated with breaking the vending rules. If someone violates these ordinances right now, they simply have to pay a $500 fine. But under the proposed ordinance, a violation would become a criminal misdemeanor charge. The reasoning behind a criminal charge is that repeat offenders would be held more accountable than with a fine.
Criminal penalties such as putting a misdemeanor really will create long-term harm. I think a misdemeanor could really impact, or having a misdemeanor on your record could really impact and affect employment, housing, immigration status, and access to public benefits.
You can hear both sides of the argument there. I do think that from what CMPD has said that their ability to deal with the bad actors is improved if they have this criminal sanction possibility in their pocket, because otherwise people get fines and it's a business expense.
So where does this stand right now? Council voted to send it back down to the Safety Committee, where it'll see some changes and more discussion. Then it'll go back up to the full council. There's no formal vote yet on the calendar for these ordinances. Live in Uptown Charlotte, Forrest Tucker, WBTV, on your side.